and we are arriving in 2 minutes. So, hopefully, hey everybody, unlike the last few times, I think I have everything. We'll find out when we get out there. This is a trail we've come to before where we will, wow, that's an interesting, I'm doing the white. No. Oh, shoot. All right, well, I thought that was going. It was going a minute ago. Well, it's just this then, and this is kind of on an angle. I'm still playing around with how to mount things in the car to get the best shots for everything I'm doing, so apparently GoPro was not going for that, but it was going for the bit I recorded for Patreon before that. That's interesting. Anyway. I hope we'll find out. This is a trail we've been to before. It's a bit of a hike, but I'm thinking, and it's fairly popular, which is not always great to try to set up, but we're going to do video, and I believe, if I remember correctly, there's a spot where you could walk a little bit, like the trail kind of diverges off one point. I try not to go too far off trail. You're not supposed to do that. It's pretty much rules everywhere you go, which is stay on the trail. They don't want you creating new trails. They don't want you getting lost. They don't want you destroying the nature. Understandable. So I try not to do that too much if possible, at least, staying within sight of the trail whenever possible if I do step off, which I think I could still get in trouble for, so I probably shouldn't be doing that. But anyway, I believe there's a spot where we'll go far enough off it that hopefully we'll be able to, get some nice peaceful recording. This was one where I came out the first time. I specifically remember no birds, nothing for like over an hour. And then there was one part where all of a sudden it happened all at once. It was like birds, new ones I'd never seen as well. Just in one little, not even clearing, but just like on tree branches and things like that. And I stopped there and took a bunch of pictures. But yeah, we've come out walking here several times. I've never come here for video because it's not really a great setup where I won't be disturbed thing. But I think there's that little section off trail will be fine. I hope. We'll find out. Just looks like one car here so far, so hopefully we can get on out there quickly enough. That doesn't seem like it needs to. Oh, okay. They put it there so you don't block the drive-in for the restrooms. Sure. Okay. And here we are. There we go. I got the big backpack. I got a small backpack with the audio stuff. I've got the tripods. And I hope that's everything I need. Now I just have to prepare myself for a bit of a hike. Let's go see what we can see. We don't have much time. It was parking lot is so full. Somebody was waiting for me, so I just quickly got everything in the car, which means I'm not really set up or anything. It is definitely picking up here and packed. I'm gonna try to get out. This is not really a parking spot here, and someone's gonna come here and park where it says don't park, I'm sure, or maybe go further on. So I'm just gonna go here. But I can tell you, we brought all the stuff this time. And only forgot the wildlife. What are you gonna do? Didn't see anything. All in all, we arrived at 6:30, 2.5 hours back in the car. Did what we could, but when there's no wildlife, there's no wildlife. What are you gonna do? It was still nice. About an hour in, just listening. I understand there's no parking. I'm just gonna stop here for a moment so I can set up. There we go. Yeah, no wildlife. I did about an hour in. I started saying that. I pulled out my phone and was listening to the bird calls. And what I heard was one that I haven't heard before, but we have seen before. I now, if I can remember, know the call of the red-breasted nuthatch, which is one that we have seen here, but it just didn't work out, unfortunately. We went and set up. We got, some nice forest nature for about 90 minutes of recording time, I think it was, and then I just call it. There was really nothing, and I realized I could do something else with the time, so we tried. I thought that this might happen, coming to this location, but I didn't want to. All the other places I was thinking about going, the one change that I'm kind of doing, something that I've got coming up and I'm thinking about, and I don't remember if I've talked about it more or less. I think so. I'm looking at bird watching groups. I have been doing this solo. Music is playing because I plugged my phone in. Stop that. This for almost 5 years. This for like 8, I think. When did 2017 or 18? 7 or 8 years? Something like that. Just going out and looking for nature, looking for birds. Always by myself. Just how it is. But I'm going to try, not this, but I'm going to try looking for birds in a slightly different way. I bought a pair of binoculars, a nice pair of binoculars. I'm quite happy about that. I went and looked up online. I went and got the binoculars, and then I was looking for meetup groups for bird watching. And I started looking around at those kind of things. And I've signed up for a few. But they're later. I think one is this month, then one the next month. The one that I was going to do the next month is over the course of when I'm going to be taking a trip, so that's not going to happen. Anyway, we're looking into it. I'm just going to try it. I don't know. I might like it. I might not. We'll see how it goes with other people being there and around to watch birds. Maybe I'll learn something. I certainly hope so, but it's a different experience. I haven't tried that before. I've only ever done this solo, so it'll be interesting to see kind of how it goes. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. Anyway, because of that, I was looking up and I happened to see that one of the things that's happening today is at one of the places that we've been to and would probably go to regularly. And I'm not doing that because it was completely full. It was totally and completely like all spots reserved. And I was reading the description and they were like, hey, make sure you're here early. Parking's going to be nuts. So if you can ride share, meet up with people, do the whole thing, because it's National Migratory Bird Day or something like that. It's definitely going to be crowded. They said hundreds of people attend those events to see birds from all over because they are coming up from the south and you get all kinds of birds. Which sounds really cool, but it also means that it's a little bit of a problem for what I'm trying to do, which is go watch birds by myself for the most part. And I don't want to be part of a huge crowd or do anything like that. I'd rather be doing this. So that's why I picked a spot where I didn't think anybody would be coming for that specifically. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. For that specifically, didn't really see too many birds. Heard some, but that's okay. We'll see what I'll just talk about it afterwards. This whole thing. I'm sure if it's a fun time, then I'll mention it. And if it's less of a fun time, then I just won't do that. Oh well. I'll go binoculars, I'll go bird watching on my own and watch for them, less so trying to record. That's the really big thing, is I think about what to bring and what to wear, kind of. Because I don't need the full camo. The first one that I'm looking at is like in the evening, and it's an evening hike. I'll be like, well, it's going to be hot for the day. You know what I need is shorts. And I was sitting there thinking about all that while I was in the forest, not seeing birds. So I went, I don't actually own anything but like basketball shorts. I don't have cargo shorts. I put things in the pockets or anything. I don't have any. I just have never really worn shorts of any kind. I don't really know why, but I'm going to go get some. I'm going to head to a thrift store and see if I can't find some shorts. So I decided to do that with my time today rather than sit and wait and not see birds. Got some nice footage, 90 minutes, like I said, of the landscape at the very least, the shot of being up there in the mountains looking at the trees and such. So that's good. That's what we got today. No wildlife, but plenty of other fun things. All right, next week, everybody. Maybe we'll see something else. Bye.